Hey everyone, Sam from Miniclip here. Today I'm going to be showing you the first 15 minutes or so of our newest mobile game, On the Run. On the Run is a really interesting mixture of two quite different genres. It's half endless runner, something like Temple Run for example, but then half arcade racer like Outrun or Daytona from back in the day of arcades. So it's unique, it's interesting, it's great fun. I'm glad that it's finally almost here, so take a look. This is 15 minutes or so of On the Run, coming soon to mobile devices. Enjoy!
Okay, On the Run. So, On the Run is interesting. It's kind of a mixture of an endless runner and a racing game, I suppose. So let's start up the first stage and I'll show you how this works. So yeah, basically you have to travel as far as you can before you crash. You'll keep going forever until eventually you crash, like an endless runner. However, in most other ways, including gameplay and mechanics, it's got more in common with an arcade racer, something like Outrun, if you remember that, Burnout, which is a bit more recent, Need for Speed perhaps. But really, it reminds me of the classics like Outrun and Daytona and all the games you used to play down in the arcade with the big steering wheel and the big cabinet that you sat in. If you're too young to remember that, it's a shame because it was great. You know, I mean, it cost a lot of money, but you know, it was great. Anyway, so I'm moving left and right between these 5 lanes, as you can see, and obviously I want to avoid cars and other things, get as far as I can. I've got this time bar down the bottom which is ticking down, and every time I reach a new checkpoint that will refill with some more time and I can keep going. So that's obviously some arcade influence there. Now, one of the most interesting mechanics in this that I haven't really seen in any other game is the slipstreaming mechanic. So you'll notice that I'm getting quite close to the backs of these cars before moving out of the way, and that's giving me these combos you might be seeing. This is slipstreaming. So as you get close to the back of a car like that, it gives me a little burst of speed, just a little bit, just a tad. But if you keep it going, every further combo in the slipstream gives you a bit more speed. So ideally, to go as fast as you can, you want to keep chaining these slipstreams between these cars without hitting them. If you actually go into the back of them, obviously you'll bonk, you'll crash, and you'll lose it. So that's the core mechanics pretty much. There's one other thing I didn't show you in this playthrough that I will show you in the next one. Get the fanciest one we can. Do some upgrading, and I will show you again. Right, so
get ready to go.
And really get your speed up. You see I'm collecting coins, I'm also collecting these lightning bolts. You get 3 of those, gives you a nice speed boost. It just lets you plow through things while it lasts. It's pretty good.
It's showtime!
And the magnet brings coins to you. Now, this is the thing I was talking about. You can unlock other vehicles you can pilot for a short amount of time. This is the first one you'll have. This is the Bigfoot. It's just a big 4x4. And it just lets you plow through other vehicles. You don't have to worry about getting out of the way. In fact, you're encouraged to destroy them because, I mean, why wouldn't you? That's the only one that you'll start with, but as I'll show you after this game, you can unlock more, and they all do slightly different things, but they're all useful and they'll all extend your run, and keep you going that bit further. Special. So okay, so you see down here on the bottom, specials. We'll tap specials. So yeah, here are the special vehicles. Hang on, let's give myself some more coins. Thank you very much. these are the special vehicles, and so you can upgrade the duration. So this means that now when I get in the Bigfoot, it will last a lot longer. But you could also get more. So yes, I can either buy it for 10 diamonds now, or get to level 3 and then buy it with 3,000 coins. We're going to take the easy route, just buy it with diamonds. We'll upgrade it again. We've got a fire truck. So these all do different things. So the tank, you tap left and right to shoot other cars. The fire truck, you kind of aim your water hose and push them off the road. We've got a UFO which actually flies through the air. This one, you fly above other cars and you abduct them and it gives you lots of points. And we've got a plane which shoots down on other cars, blows them up. Basically, lots of exploding going on here. Let's try another level. So we've got a few. So Highway Chase is the basic one I showed you. There's 5 lanes going straight forwards. Very simple. Exotic Night. Now you can see there are 2 opposite lanes here. So this is where we start to get a bit more interesting. You'll unlock these stages naturally as you level up, or again you can spend gems to get them early. Now each level has a different set of cars for you to unlock and level up. So I'm just going to go ahead and get the best one. Okay, now you'll see I've got a run goal: destroy 15 vehicles with Bolt active. Bolt being the speed boost thing. If you complete the run goal, you'll get nice bonuses, coins, gems, all of that good stuff. We've also got boosters here. So before you start the run, you can spend a few coins or gems on these things. So you start the run with a random special vehicle, for example, this one here doubles the value of collected coins in this run, etc., etc. Pretty easy stuff. Right, so this one you can see there's a lane that goes the wrong way. So a bit more interesting because you can still actually slipstream from the cars coming towards you. You just got to make sure that you get out of the way before they plow headfirst into you, because they will plow headfirst into you. Of course, the exception to that rule is when you're either a special vehicle or you've got the speed boost on, because then you can just blast through everything you like. So here we go. So here's the plane. So now I can just fly around, blowing stuff up. So and you'll see that this is lasting a fair bit longer than my last power-ups did. That's because I have fully upgraded it, so the duration is longer. Also, if you collect 3 speed boosts while you're in a special vehicle and you turn the speed boost on, that will extend the amount of time again you spend in the special vehicle, so it can give you that last extra push if you just need to get a little bit further and make it to the next checkpoint. Okay. Oh, and here's the tank. So, tap left and right to shoot. So I tap left, I shoot left. I tap right, I shoot right. And you'll notice I'm getting coins for blowing up all of these vehicles. Because why not? And checkpoint, blowing up more things. Yes, so you'll see there I got the 3rd and final blue lightning bolt I needed to speed boost, and it meant that my tank lasted a little bit longer than it otherwise would have had. It was flashing, indicating that it was about to run out, but the speed boost kept it going a bit longer. So if you can, it's almost worth trying to save that final speed boost for when your vehicle's about to run out. Sometimes it's not possible. Anyway, this is the UFO, where again it's giving me coins if I fly over other vehicles and abducting them. There is a lot of space in that UFO. It doesn't look quite as large as all the vehicles it is abducting would suggest. I also dread to think what the aliens are doing to the poor people in there, but hey, I'm just the driver. Here's number 3. You'll also notice that while you can theoretically run forever, the amount of time that you will save each checkpoint gets harder and harder because, you know, the road gets busier, the distances between the checkpoints get longer, the game gets harder as it goes on. So once you get into, well, about where I am here, past about 10,000 meters, things start to get pretty tricky, and you need to make sure that you're picking up all the speed boosts you can, as well as all the special vehicles. Look at this, I'm just giving the road a nice wash. Lovely stuff. Yes. So if I can get one more, yeah, here we go. So I should collect that, and now, yeah. So that means that the fire truck has lasted a lot longer than it otherwise would have done. Unfortunately, I only saved 6 seconds there because, again, when you reach a checkpoint, you only get added on the amount of time you have left. So here I'll get, yeah, 17 extra seconds. So, keeping this going. I'm keeping this going. This is an impressive run, even by my fantastic standards. Although I'm not doing great with the slipstream combos, which is really the key to keeping it going. You need to, because the faster they get, well, the more combos you pull off, the faster you get. So it's really important to rack your combo up as much as possible. Again, I think this might be the end. And I completed the run goal, so I get a bunch of extra stuff. Yay! Anyway, let's do another stage. 2 more. So, Men at Work, see the evocative ocean and watch out for the roadworks. Or Desert Ride, the ultimate challenge, a bumpy desert highway with 2 opposite lanes. Now this one is probably my favourite because it's really tricky. Okay. Unlock this fat SUV. Yeah, this is a tricky one. That's why you unlock it last. Of course, planes don't go on roads, so they don't have to follow your pathetic rules. I feel sorry for all the people in the cars, man. You know, like they didn't ask for this. They're just driving to work or going to see their family. You know, some guy in a triplane, I guess, because it's got 3 sets of wings. It's coming along and blowing up the cars and shooting them. And, yeah, it's just rude, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. You know, just. Might be fun in the game, but don't try this at home, people. Yeah, don't get into a biplane and fly around shooting cars because it's inconsiderate. Okay, but anyway, as far as the game goes, it's great fun. So enjoying that. Right, I've got the shield, so I can smack into one other car without fail.
Extra time! It's showtime!
Yes, and there's your speed boost, and there's your magnets, and that is me completing the run goal you noticed, which was to smack a certain amount of vehicles driving the Bigfoot, which was the big pink Jeep I was just driving. So, I'll get some extra stuff at the end of the run.
More seconds!
Oh dear. That's exactly what you don't want to happen. Not only did I go headfirst into a car, it knocked me into the lane that makes me go slow. Oh, and again, oh dear. I'm losing it. You'll notice you can bash into cars from the side, and you bash them out of the way. It's only if you go straight into a car that it's going to decrease your speed. You can bash them out of the way, like so. Well, that one was because I had a shield on my car. Okay. One more. And we get that, and we go fast. In the immortal words of Sonic the Hodgepodge, gotta go fast.
It's showtime.
Oh dear, whoopsie daisy. There we go. Yes.
It's good. Checkpoint.
I can see the leaderboards for this game getting quite intense in terms of competition. Like, I'm not bad, but I imagine a lot of you are gonna do a lot better than me. I can see people getting really good at this one. And that's my run. Time out. I guess I get arrested now for doing all of those horrible things. Completed. Alright, okay. Anyway, that was a quick look at On the Run. It's coming very soon on mobile and tablet devices as usual. It's totally free to download, so give it a go. I'm really glad that this one's finally coming out. It's another great game from our development studio. I've been really eager for you all to play it for some time, and I'm happy that you'll all finally get the opportunity. So, give On the Run a go. Keep an eye on our Twitter, Facebook and YouTube channels for more news as to when exactly you can play it. And as always, thanks for watching.